Did you know wearing retainers is not as painful as making them? Did you know the majority of the customer complaints in orthodontic practices comprise of prolonged waiting and inaccurate fitting of the product? AOS is proud to present the first of its kind, the MB1 microBender. Why work hard when you can work smart? Our MB1 microBender is manufactured with state-of-the-art technology and bends the wires precisely to your customer's requirements. ROI of less than 8 months is exactly what your business needs. Aside from offering precision and high accuracy, the MB1 has proven to be 8 times faster than any conventional methods, while significantly decreasing the material consumption. Fast and effective. Manufactured to be user-friendly with our quick design software, customized products have never been easier. Make sure to save your customer's file for future duplicates. Just plug it in any wall outlet and it's ready to perform. Hired new technicians? Our AOS Academy training is available 24/7. For further information, please contact us at www.aosmicro.com/contact-us.
Hi, my name is Alex, and in this panel is both Konstantin and Johan. So if you have any questions throughout this presentation, please feel free to use the Q&A system on Zoom, and any of us will be happy to answer them. So welcome to AOS. AOS, Advanced Orthodontic Solutions, specializes in wire bending applications for the orthodontic labs. Studies have shown that there's a scarcity of technicians for homemade products which require skill and precision. So AOS provides a solution to advance an almost forgotten trade. This is the microBender MB1 V6, which is a tabletop servo-operated machine that allows for advanced and complex wire forms. This generation of machine can produce 3D forms with high precision and repeatability. So now, this machine cannot replace a good technician 100% of the time, but it can create the wire forms in 1/10 of the time, or faster. So for example, a wraparound bow can be created in under 42 seconds. So this 10-pound spool that is included with the machine can produce an average of 10,000 pieces. So if we were to use the wraparound bow example, you can save up to 965 hours of hand bending per year. Since we are not using pre-cut straight pieces, the spool can secure a lower cycle time and less material waste. So we do have tools that accommodate wire from as small as 0.020 inch diameter up to 0.045 inch diameter. The material we use for this wire is 304V full hard stainless steel wire. So now there are some limitations to the machine. The machine cannot bend springs, quad helixes, and full circle designs. So now we'll move on to the jaw drill software. So JawDraw is a CAD software package that allows for flexibility and simplicity in designing wire products. We currently have custom templates for 8 different orthodontic appliances: labial bow, wraparound bow, C-clasp, ball clasp without the ball, support wire, lingual arch, and RPE. We also have preform templates for arc wires, C-clasps, hooks, keys, labial bows, mushroom springs, and TPAs. So for our custom templates, you'll import an STL file from your digital scan and be shown a wizard in order to create the initial shape of the wire. So here we're going to start off with the labial bow. So when you start with the template creation, you'll have to adjust the plane, and that will set the front arc of the wire. And here, as you can see in the pictures on the right, it gives you the optimized location to place these points, and they also give you the number order. Once completed, you will be given the freedom of adjusting any segment to meet your requirements. Almost every segment has full three-dimensional adjustment capabilities. You can increase or decrease the length of the segment, or adjust the angle of the bend. So the average time to complete a wire design is roughly 5 to 8 minutes, but with increased proficiency of the software, you'll be able to design this wire in less time, around 3 to 4 minutes. So usually when I first start adjusting the template, I start by putting all of the segments as close to the model as possible. As you see here right now, I'm adjusting the front arc of the wire. And then whenever you get those red segments, that just simply means that there is a collision with the jaw model. So as you see here, it's pretty much touching the teeth. So now the wire, in comparison to the model and then in reference to the physical model, this wire is actually superimposed, and the little gaps that you see in between the wire and the model are actually roughly 0.001 millimeters. So when you actually do print the model, you will not be able to actually see this gap, but you will be able to see it here on the software. So as you can see, this orange flashing segment, so there actually is another limitation to the machine where we cannot do bend-to-bend segments less than 2 millimeter lengths. So the orange segment just indicates that you must adjust this segment or increase its length. So all of the templates are optimized for integration with the machine, and by simply pressing print, the microBender will be able to bend the wire in seconds. So in the software, those red segments that you see just simply shows that there's a collision with the teeth. So I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but those segments are actually touching the front arc right here, touching some spots here on the loops. And then if you ever wanted to make adjustments to the wire form, you just make a couple tweaks in just a couple seconds. And then just reprint. And here you have the new design with the rear legs sticking up a little bit, as I showed in the software. So this is currently not a free-forming CAD system, but you will have the freedom of clicking the points anywhere you like as long as the geometry allows it. So to adhere to the limitations of the machine, we do warn our users that the further you deviate from the template guide, the less likely the machine can bend the wire. So now I'll go ahead and show you some examples of the other wires that I had mentioned previously. So here we have the wraparound bow. As I mentioned before, with the machine limitations, you will not be able to bend the full arc behind the molars here, so you will have to do the hand bending. And as I mentioned before, if you wanted to, you can click anywhere you like. Here it'll bend the leg the opposite direction. And here you have the C-clasp. This is the ball clasp. Currently do not have the ability to add the ball to the wire, so that will have to be a secondary operation. Here we have the support wire. the TPA. We also have the option for omega loop TPAs if you desire. Here we have the lingual arc. So some of these templates do have various options. For this one, you do have the option of adding the adjustment loops in the back. And again, everything here is fully adjustable. Here you have the RPE. So that concludes all of our custom templates. Now I know there is a variation and different names in the industry. So if you do have any questions, if we do have any of these templates available, just please let us know and we can take a look. So now I'll go ahead and show you some of the preforms. Here we have the arc wire. The labial bow. Here is the C-clasp. The hook. TPA. A key. And then here we have the mushroom spring. So now to address any miscellaneous information or frequently asked questions, this machine is designed for 120 to 240 volts AC to support our customers globally. We will simply supply the wire and you can plug it into any standard wall outlet. However, you will be required to have a clean air source that has a maximum of 90 psi. So now we do have some questions from labs that ask if they can supply their own wire. To keep the answer short, yes and no, as long as the wire is straight, perfectly straight, has low torsion, and is consistent and repeatable. However, we cannot guarantee results, and then we also take into account the material, as it may end up damaging or shortening the life of the tools. So if you're interested in any different wire shapes or using different material, just please let us know and then we can investigate it further. So now the machine will include a set of bending tools, the spool of wire, and then also our training program. So our training program consists of a 1-to-1 in-person training at one of our facilities. And we do also offer an online service called AOS Academy, AOS Academy is accessible 24/7, so you are able to train multiple technicians. The software is considered a software as a service, and it will be a yearly subscription. So this will be a per year, per user basis, and this will include frequent updates and any new features. So we currently have support in Chicago, Illinois, here in Tampa, Florida, and then we also have a European office in Athens, Greece. So please feel free to look at our website for any more information at aosmicro.com, and you could also send us an email at sales@aosmicro.com. Thank you.